Now the MAGA maniacs are openly proclaiming that they are fascists. This is Bob Avakian, Revolution, number 135. The Trump MAGA fascists have seized on the killing of Charlie Kirk to make even more clear that they will not be bound by and are determined to run roughshod over the Constitution and basic rights, including the crucial First Amendment right to free speech and protest. They have declared their intention to viciously repress any person and any group that says something about the killing of Charlie Kirk that these fascists do not like. Those being threatened and targeted include many who say clearly that the killing of Kirk was wrong, but also speak to the terrible words and actions of Kirk as part of Trump MAGA fascism. Some of these fascists have insisted that this situation, with the killing of Charlie Kirk, is their Reichstag fire. The burning of the German parliament building, the Reichstag, shortly after Hitler came to power in Germany in the 1930s, was seized on by Hitler and his Nazi regime to declare an emergency situation and seize extraordinary powers, to do away with basic rights, and to brutally repress communists and other opponents and targets of their regime, which ultimately resulted in the genocidal slaughter of 6 million Jews and mass murder of others, including, along with communists, Roma people and gay people. In declaring that this is their Reichstag fire, these Trump MAGA forces are openly identifying with the Nazis, openly proclaiming that they are indeed fascists. All this is a graphic illustration of the critical point that I made in message number 133. If this fascist regime is allowed to remain in power, everything that decent people have felt they could rely on to seek justice will be brutally shut down. Every uplifting moral value will be reviled and repressed. Every sphere of society will be remade in terrible ways, in line with the male supremacist, anti-LGBT, white supremacist, and anti-immigrant cruelty and the anti-scientific, health and climate-destroying madness of the Trump fascist regime and the bloodthirsty ravings and depraved violence of fanatics heading the Department of War, with the deranged maniac Trump having his finger on the nuclear button. Every vision and every active striving for a better, more just world, for a future worth living in, will be violently suppressed and effectively foreclosed, at least for the foreseeable future. This needs to be taken very seriously, and it needs to be understood not as a reason to cower in fear and hold back from opposing this fascist regime, or worse yet, to openly conciliate and collaborate with these fascists, but instead to more massively, urgently rise in the millions and millions in nonviolent but determined mobilization to drive out this fascist regime. It gives even greater emphasis to the crucial importance of the call issued by refusefascism.org and open to all. The time has come for the fall of the Trump fascist regime. Beginning November 5, 2025, Washington, D.C. The call continues. Fascism is not a looming threat. It is upon us now. Humanity's only hope is for the decent people of this country to rise in our millions. We cannot wait for future and rigged elections. We must drive the Trump fascist regime from power. Beginning November 5, the one-year anniversary of Trump's election, flood D.C. in nonviolent protest. Surround the White House. Surround the Capitol. Surround the illegitimate fascist-packed Supreme Court. Come back again and again. Across the country, refuse to comply. Every person of conscience, millions of us together, grind the machinery of the fascist regime to a halt. Don't stop until Trump is removed.